Hello, Susan again. This is my second example. You can access this site directly with the URL that's provided in my ePortfolio, but I thought I'd also give this short walkthrough if you'd prefer to look at it this way. So we used Google Sites. This was a team effort to create a professional development program for in-service teachers, and this particular course was for ESOL, or English for Speakers of Other Languages teachers. It was the instructor certification program. This ran from 2014 through 2016. Unfortunately, our funding ran out, so our Google Sites are just sitting out there on the web. Again, this was a master, so each time we would run this course, we would copy the master. If we wanted to make any revisions, we could go back and make them to the master. It worked out really well. We migrated away from Blackboard for a couple of years just because we felt like it was a little boring, a little stagnant. We wanted to try something new. We wanted to model for the field the use of some different technology. We also incorporated Google Docs with the Google Sites technology here, and some of the participants loved it and others really struggled. So again, we were kind of confronted with this bringing on too much technology and how it would get in the way of learning. I'll walk through this. It looks a little dated. It has a little bit of a dated feel, even though 2014 was not that long ago. And even though we were walking away from Blackboard for a period, it sort of has some of the same features. We had our weekly schedule and content. This was an 8-week course. This was level 1 of 2 levels. We incorporated class conversations, discussion prompts, not unlike Blackboard. But something that I'm really proud of that we did here was the reflection journal. So teachers would engage with the weekly content, and oftentimes they would have to go and try something out back in their classrooms or design something for their classrooms and come and report back on how that went. So the reflection journal was something I was very proud of that we brought into this. As well, throughout the 8 weeks, teachers kept a portfolio of their work. So at the end, they had lesson plans and other activities they could take and use again and again in their class. We had a spot here for technical help, and we had some people who really struggled with the technology. At any rate, just kind of looking at this to get a feel for it, this was prior to the need for us to be 508 compliant. When I look at it now, it looks a little text heavy. It looks a little flat. Maybe there's not as much engagement as some of the new features on Blackboard allow. Lots of links and forms attached, lots of reading. What else? So teachers went through this as a cohort, and we know that can always be a good thing and to build camaraderie. This was offered to adult educators throughout the state of Virginia. And we ran approximately 4 rounds of the instructor certification program. And you can access, as I said, the URL directly, and you can also read more about it in my ePortfolio. Thanks.